Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. Before I get going here, I wanted to show you, this guy sent me this and I think it's a great idea, and for that reason I'm going to show you. I have not committed to going to it myself yet, but what this guy is, here I'll read you what he says, and you should love this. He's calling this Zircon. The idea behind Zircon is to have speakers, social media personalities, and devs do speeches. Everyone that will attend must be wearing space gear for entry. It will be a celebration of the accomplishments of the hardworking devs and other people that helped from the ecosystem. And what he's basically talking about is having this conference, an XRP conference, once we moon, whatever that means, I guess. I guess that depends on who you are as to whether we've mooned yet. But this guy's trying to put this together, and he's got his website is Zircon.com, and he said this will take place in San Francisco. And then he's got, here's his website, Zircon.com, and he kind of tells you all about what he's thinking and that type of thing. So go check it out, and maybe we can help this guy actually make this happen. All right. Next, from XRP Crypto Wolf. This is a thread of a list of important high-level attendees, governors, presidents, chairmen, directors of the banks, and professors, where Brad Garlinghouse spoke about XRP and Ripple at the Swiss National Banking Conference on the International Monetary System on May 14th in Zurich, Switzerland. We showed you this the other day, and so let's go through this guy's tweet. It is unbelievable, and I want everybody that's listening to my voice owes Neil Duncan a follow on Twitter at NEILJDUNCAN. This guy, this to me should be tweet of the year. Okay, XRP community, I put together a list of everyone I could identify at the conference hosted by the Swiss National Bank and the IMF on May 14th. Here's a thread of those I could identify who heard a quality presentation by Brad Garlinghouse regarding XRP. Feel free to add. Okay, now as I scroll through these, folks, what I want you to be thinking is how sound is my XRP investment versus any other digital asset that there is. Just think to yourself that. All right, Christine Lagarde, we already knew that. Tobias Adrian, financial counselor and director, International Monetary Fund. Lesetja Ganyago, governor of South African Reserve Bank. Amir Yaron, governor of the Bank of Israel. Now, you know I'm going to butcher a lot of these names. Any of you who have been listening to me for a long time, so just keep listening. You might get you a good laugh. Varatha Santaprabhobe, governor of the Central Bank of Thailand. I might abandon calling out some of these names and just tell you where they are. John Williams, president of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Jacob Frinkel, JP Morgan Chase International chairman. Ahmed, whatever his last name is, governor of the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority. Ewald Nowotny, governor of the Austrian Central Bank. Yanis Stornaris, that sounds like something on Game of Thrones, governor of the Central Bank of Greece. Norman Chan, chief executive, Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Øystein Olsen, governor of the Central Bank of Norway. Elvira Nabilina, governor of the Bank of Russia. Augustin Karstenstens, general manager of the Bank of International Settlements and former governor of the Central Bank of Mexico. Thomas Jordan, chairman of the governing board, Swiss National Bank. This guy, vice chairman of the governing board, Swiss National Bank. Julio Velarde, president of the Central Bank of Peru. Barry Eichengreen, professor of economics at University of Berkeley, California. Tobias Straumann, professor at the University of Zurich. Charles Engel, economics professor at the University of Wisconsin. Jati Gao, Monash University, Australia, PhD in econometrics and economic statistics. And then you got Brad Garlinghouse here. He's got a slide with XRP. Wow, folks. I mean, what is there to say about that? That is an unbelievable group of people. In my lifetime, I've never heard of any company, much less a 5 or 6 year old company who has not even gone public yet, who is able to assemble this kind of group of power brokers in one room to hear what they have to say. Never in my life, I've never heard of anything like that. And I don't care if you're talking about Facebook, Amazon, whatever. I've never heard of a company being able to assemble this kind of a group of people in one room to hear what they have to say. And remember, from what I've read, Brad Garlinghouse was the only person in that room who was not from a bank or a central bank. Unbelievable. Feel good about your investment. That's all I've got to say. Okay, this is from, I love this guy's name. It's pretty funny. XRP, and I'll say analyst, okay? Okay, forget the FUD, forget the news, forget the partnerships, and forget the riddles and the stupid bears. Here are the damn facts. This crypto market operates in 273-day cycles, as evidenced in the charts below. I will share my thoughts in the following tweets. And first, I wanted to flip through his little charts here, okay? Look at this one right here. This is XRP. That thing, from what I've been seeing, that looks pretty darn good. Okay, and here's what he has to say. As you can see, Bitcoin has been moving in 273-day cycles, and XRP soon follows as BTC moves. Clearly, BTC continues to lead the market. But my theory is the big money is moving BTC to then move into XRP because they know the jig is up on POW. Really study these charts that I've shared. Notice the correlations between BTC USD, the XRP USD, and the XRP BTC charts. It is gorgeous what we are about to witness. If you look at the XRP BTC chart, you will notice that when BTC settles, XRP is going to absolutely rocket up due to the massive oversold conditions in the RSI. It has never been more oversold in its history. Remember, these tweets for when it occurs. You're welcome. And then he says to get Crypto BitLord to take a look. And then he says, if you know how to read charts, then you will know that what you are seeing here in these cycles is huge. June 3rd marks the beginning of the next 273 macro cycle. Also, I believe the next move we have in that new cycle could be as large as 5,000% move up if history rhymes. 5,000%, folks. Unbelievable. All right, next from, I love this. At my buddy, James Bond friend, at ECOSSEXRP1. Give him a follow. This is brilliant. Marriage made in heaven to me. I thought this was funny because I tweeted out the other day when I saw that the only thing funnier would be if Christine Lagarde, if Brad Garlinghouse would, the only thing that would be, how did I say it? I said the only thing that would be better is if Brad Garlinghouse was sitting in Christine Lagarde's lap when we were talking about that Swiss meeting. So I just thought this was awesome. Okay, and next, the crypto space, this is from @Dan_Rocky. The crypto space starting to get mainstream coverage again on a regular basis as Bitcoin will cross 10K. This will only further increase, creating a big influx of new retail and institutional investors. And what he's tweeting here is tonight, so don't forget to go watch it. This is 60 minutes, folks. Anderson Cooper is going to get a look inside a crypto mine in Iceland with Genesis Mining CEO. It's tonight on 60 Minutes. They're also going to talk about the Bitcoin pizza guy, bought a pizza for 10,000 Bitcoin, I believe, back in 2011, and that is worth $800 million today. I bet he is sick. Okay, and then Rand Nooner said this. He had tweeted this, and then this guy says, well done, China, keep going. Says, keep going. I see you there. They're listening to David Schwartz. And there's a picture of Rand Nooner. He's the CNBC crypto guy. And he replies, he is super smart, probably one of the smartest people in this space. You're darn right. And then finally, Leonidas, he gave an update to his Ripple ecosystem on his website. His website is xrparcade.com. You all need to go check that website up, especially if you're new to the XRP community. He has everything you could want to know about XRP or Ripple on his website. In this case, he says he's updated the ecosystem chart and he has this kind of stuff on his website, the Ripple ecosystem. You'll look on that left column, it shows you the country, and then it shows the different, these are banks here that are partnered with Ripple, money transfer companies, and then he's got other countries over here with the same things. But he updates all of his information occasionally. Finally, let's look at the market today. And folks, it looks like we're about to cross over. Oh yeah, we're at 251.3 billion in the market right now, folks. Our precious XRP in the last 24 hours is up 10.12%. We have crossed 41 cents, and we should have Asia waking up about now, I think. I haven't looked at the time, but I believe that's what's going on. Ripple in the XRP in the last 7 days, we've gotten 31.42% return. Let's see where we're at for the quarter. Right now for the quarter, we're up 26%. That number is going to be a lot bigger, in my opinion, in the next few days or the next few weeks and months. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And tell your friends and family that the digital asset investor has a prediction on what happens in Game of Thrones tonight. I believe that Jon Snow is going to ultimately take the throne. I believe that he is going to be put in a position where he has to kill Dragon Lady in order to keep her from killing some of his family members. And for that reason, I believe he is going to kill her. I believe that will either he will kill her, or I draw a blank on her name, the young girl who's the assassin, that's his sister or half sister, whatever. One thing about Game of Thrones, I am totally confused even to this day on what everybody's names are and completely what's going on, but I like the show just like all of you do. Thank you for listening.